Will a change in the way consumer credit ratings are reported open up credit to those shut out after the financial crisis? WSJ's AnnaMaria Andriotis joins us now to discuss this. Credit is part of the American way, so it's very important, and things are changing. First, before we get to what might happen, what's changing about the way credit scores are reported?
Well, we are about to see a big change, and it's going to be with the largest credit score that's out there, the credit score that about 200 million Americans have. That's the FICO credit score.
The Fair Isaac Corporation,
right,
yeah.
Right. Now, Fair Isaac made an announcement which is basically saying that very soon its new FICO score will actually improve the credit score of millions of consumers in this country. And the way that this is going to happen is in two steps. One, the company will stop including in its calculations any record of consumers who have failed to pay a bill if that bill has been settled with a collection agency in some form. Secondly, again here with collection agencies, the company will give less weight to unpaid medical bills that are with collectors. This is very important because whenever an account goes to collections, it's pretty much as bad as having a foreclosure or a bankruptcy on your record. This essentially means that these consumers did not pay some bills, and the companies to whom they owed these bills sent it off to collection agencies. So it is quite crucial.
And that can be for even a very small amount. But back to the medical bills, because medical bills can be enormous, right? And that is actually a huge issue there. These can be tens of thousands of dollars, and people who are normally very scrupulous about paying their bills can get really slammed with that. So will this is being introduced, this may allow more people to get access to credit, right? That's the idea.
Correct. And what you just mentioned was the rationale behind the decision to place less weight on the medical front. This idea that you could be very creditworthy, you could pay all your debts, but a sudden medical emergency leaves you stranded financially. You can't pay those bills off. What's really important here to point out is sort of what was going on behind the scenes that led to this development. Fair Isaac essentially sort of lives and breathes off of its ability to sell its credit score model to lenders. And the largest lenders in this country do rely in some shape or form on the FICO score to determine whether or not to lend to consumers. About 90% of consumer lending decisions are made by, in part, using the FICO score. So the lenders were in discussions, as well as the Consumer Financial Protection Bureau, with Fair Isaac to come to basically a decision. What changes can we make to this model in order to bring more consumers into the system for us to be able to do more lending? And of course, as we know, this is something lenders have been trying to do, at least on the mortgage front.
And that actually may be delayed a bit because they're not using the latest version of that. So it requires them actually to subscribe to get this lending stuff. The other thing is, do a lot of people actually want to borrow? Because I think a lot of people feel that, okay, they got stung by borrowing too much, and like, okay, I don't want to let that happen again. I'll just, you know, if I can't afford it, I'll wait. Is that good, or is that just very un-American of me?
It's very un-American.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yes.
So you're going to be out there straight away, not paying your medical bills and not worrying about going to collection.
Well, the data currently does show that credit card debt is rising. More people are taking on credit card debt. We do know that subprime credit card lenders are seeing an increase in their originations. So that would suggest that, yes, more people do want to take on this some form of consumer debt. In addition, car loans, those are up significantly, those originations, and that is where we're likely to see this new scoring model take effect first. Credit cards and car loans, there's less of a lag effect there.
Okay, great stuff. As always, AnnaMaria Andriotis of the Wall Street Journal.